Hello there! From behind the yellow line, this is Trammin episode 226. My name is Kirk, and as always, I'm joined by my friend, and he thought we were talking about the Pixar Place pool bar, Christian Rainwater.
What's up, everybody? Our big third topic of the week is Disneyland's iconic Soundbites.
Here's a soundbite for you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding. As a courtesy to other passengers, we ask that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking on board. In just a few moments, we will begin our trip into the Disneyland Resort news and topic of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this tram is ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
Welcome back to Trammin, everyone. Happy Wednesday, and happy birthday, Disneyland.
69.
69. We are your hosts, Kirk and Rain. What's up, Rain?
It's been so hectic the past few weeks. I'm just...
How's your neck? What's going on?
Neck's always hurting, you know. That's why I haven't been on. It's just a lot of crazy stuff's been going on.
Yeah. Can I put you on blast for a second?
Sure.
Yeah. When I was like, should we have Freddie on for predictions?
Yeah.
I meant we. And then
I was like, yeah,
you're like, go ahead, dude. And I was like, oh, okay.
You
do have a lot going on. It's not just the wedding.
Yeah, there's other stuff too,
Yeah.
but I'm glad that I didn't come last week. I listened to the whole episode. Phenomenal.
Had a good time.
It was great, dude. It was like I was legit enjoying listening to all the ideas for Tomorrowland and, you know, the rest of the parks.
Listen, there was like Offhand Disney did his thing and whatever.
Yeah.
We covered a lot.
A lot.
Most people did not.
A lot.
And the thing is, like, people couldn't even quote it. You have to listen to it because it's so long.
Yeah.
And it's buried in there. So that's why I posted the topic only for people because it goes immediately into Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
So
Freddie, when he tweeted it also, he said topic only starts at 55 seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, thanks, Freddie. That minimized my work for having to scrub.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, because we didn't stop.
Yeah.
Hey, that made it easy for you, though.
It did.
Yeah, I don't know how we marathoned. Everyone's like, when Freddie's on, we go for 3 hours. I go with three of us. It was just me and him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's take our first bite with
Mousekeeping. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast where Kirk and I talk about the Disneyland Resort through and only through our eyes. Listen to full episodes every Wednesday or topic only uploads on Big Thunder Thursdays. If you enjoy the show, like, subscribe, comment, and review us wherever you can, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course my favorite, YouTubes. For a visual guide of the show, follow at Trammin Podcast on Instagram, and right into the show, head to trammin.com/ask. While you're on trammin.com, catch up on lore, check out our recommendations, or download some artwork for your personal use. If you want to chat with us on Discord, ask us how. And you can find all the links and lore on trammin.com.
Yes, you can. So let's get in some news. Got a little couple small bites for you all. Disney Parks panel at D23 is called Horizons. Will from Ohio noticed that it's the Horizons logo. Sneaky.
Yeah, that's cool. I saw
then,
that. I said the overlay looks on point.
Yeah, well, I made that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought Will made that.
No, he just sent both, and I was like, okay, I'll overlay it. I gave him credit on Twitter.
Yeah.
What did I say? Oh, it was in the boys chat. I was like, what if the People Mover is Horizons about transportation, like World of Motion through Autopia, being electrification. Star Tours is like the future. Space is like space travel. I don't know. If I'm right, that would be really funny. I don't know if I want that, but go check out that episode. It was wonderful. Next up, Country Bear musical jamboree songs will be on streaming services July 17th. That's today.
So like a recording of it?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
streaming services like Spotify.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought like Disney Plus.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. That would be weird if it was on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And the chocolate pineapple skewer will only be around until August 16th.
The most arbitrary announcement I've ever seen.
Yeah, I wonder if is that when Pixar Fest ends?
Probably.
So it's just like summer's ending. We're clearing everything out for Halloween because Halloween starts like August 23rd.
What is this? What is this July-ween? I'm done, dude.
Dude, no.
They're minimizing Christmas time and they're expanding October. Or expanding Halloween.
I have come to love Halloween. We got to chill out though.
Yeah, 100%. It starts in September.
You got to get past Labor Day.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Like I'm okay with it being multiple months. Just past Labor Day. That's the beginning of September.
Labor Day is supposed to be the end of summer.
Yeah.
Like that is it. But it is what it is. And what it isn't is you're right because no one wrote in.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything for us to be wrong about because we could just be wrong about the whole thing.
There was something you guys were wrong about. And I said I was going to write it down.
No.
And I swear on my life. It was like something stupid, dude. Like, I forgot what it was. I didn't write it down.
Not like it
maybe I did actually.
Like Tron.
No. It was like some fact you guys said about something that I don't think had anything to do with Disneyland.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was just like, that's wrong. But I forgot what it was.
You're probably listening on your phone. Why don't you just?
I listen while I drive. You know me, how good I am not touching my phone while I drive.
Yeah. All right. But instead of you're right, I'm going to tell Marcos T. I'm reading your write-in next week because it's very long. I know I made him write in.
Oh, The Bachelor.
Yeah. We bullied him into writing in.
Yeah. And he wrote in.
Yeah. And then now we're not reading it. But the reason I'm saying this now, congrats on being married.
Congratulations.
Mr. Marcos T. Because you weren't that before. Yeah. All righty.
Can we talk about that? This is probably a record. 6 minutes heading into the Big Thunder topic.
Well, let's keep the record going. This here's our Big Thunder topic of the week. Disneyland's iconic soundbites. So, Dane, once again, sent me a reel. And it was like someone doing an audio tour. I think it was like the House of the Mouse, like one of those things. And I was like, hey, maybe this is a good Disneyland birthday episode. Kind of appreciate Disneyland a little bit. I was going to do why we love Disneyland, but I'm like, my mind is poisoned by Disneyland's feeling of community.
Oh, not the Dayquil.
No. So I wasn't going to mention that.
Yeah.
So we're going to like continue on. When that fades away, we'll bring back why we love Disneyland.
Yeah.
Your official hiatus.
Uh-huh.
Are you doing 2 more episodes? Or are you going to you play it by ear?
I'll play it by ear. Yeah. I'll play it by ear. I'm supposed to take August and first week of September off.
For sure, you should take the week before and after the wedding off. But like,
and the week after only because I'm not going to be here.
Yeah.
And
the week before, just like
yeah, for sure. That's it, dude. I'm probably taking a few days off of work. It's crazy. We have rehearsal, by the way.
Oh, when is that?
Friday, the day before.
Okay.
5 p.m.
Friday, 5 p.m. Okay,
yeah.
That's fine. What do I do
for rehearsal?
Yeah,
stand there.
I'm not saying anything.
I don't think so. I think the coordinator is gonna like direct us.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, you should share with me that stuff because my little book that you gave me was like officiant should know things because people are gonna ask him. Yeah. Because like the day of coordinator might be doing some other stuff, and then DJ or whatever might be like blank.
First time,
huh?
First time. I'm getting married. I'm not experienced in this.
I've only been to like 5 weddings.
I've been to 2.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I
mean, one when I was like 1 year old, but other than that, 2. One of my cousins and Cindy and Chris's, and that's it.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I thought I had the record for lowest.
No.
Fewest.
Yeah, I never, ever go to weddings.
You had to plan one. What a...
Yeah.
Well, let's get into the topic then. Rena's getting married, in case you didn't know, in case you're new here. And I'm his officiant. That would be interesting if this is someone's first episode. No,
what is this guy talking about?
Yeah, what about the Big Thunder topic of the week? So let's start the way it all started. With a mouse, but also with Walt Disney. I think the first iconic soundbite for Disneyland is, to all who come to this happy place, welcome. And there's more to it, but I think that's the main thing. America loves its founders. Not like, well, we do love our founding fathers, but like we attach feelings to the concept of the founder.
Yeah.
Like the line that Walt Disney said at the opening day of Disneyland makes people emotional. They play it during the birthday cavalcade. It's genius. Like he knew what he was doing.
He knew he's pulling the heartstrings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
immortalized himself.
Oh yeah.
With that statement.
Yeah, and he's idolized a little bit. You know, it gets a little weird sometimes, but it is a good line because it's just telling you like, yeah, welcome.
Yeah.
To all, including adults. So
crazy how inclusive that statement was back in 1955.
Genius. I think he knew. Not like, oh, I'm going to be inclusive of blank, blank, blank.
Right,
blank.
right, right.
But it goes, if I say
Everyone.
all,
Yeah.
it's just like he was often like, whether good or bad, it's on both sides. He would believe one thing, but say what was like going to make money or be popular. You know what I mean? Which is, that is weird. Yeah, it's business. It's not necessarily good or bad person. It's just like, that's what it is. So, yeah, people love that soundbite. And we'll come back to, no, we will not come back to the soundbite. So, that soundbite, as we've mentioned, is also in Morse code every single day, all day.
Where I was blamed for my phone going off.
Yeah.
By the railroad. Is that Toontown?
No, it's the
New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to show.
Always get them mixed up.
Let's see. Show Rain something.
Man, these contacts suck, dude. These new ones that I got.
Look real close.
That's good.
Check out the art
good.
this week, everyone.
That's good.
If it's not on your podcast app of choice, you can find it on Instagram.
When I was in Boy Scouts, they made me learn Morse, and I forgot 2 weeks after.
You can't figure that out. Don't worry. So, speaking of a couple dots, maybe they're dits, maybe they're dashes. The tram, the honk honk, dude.
Iconic.
Will you insert the honk honk here? Probably not.
Probably not.
But you heard it at where do they hear it? At the end of the intro, right?
Yeah. The transition of
driver, you are clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
from
So
the video to the art of the week.
yeah, and this is, I think we're all just ready for it all the time. You know, it's a good feeling. It signifies the tram taking off.
Yeah.
Which is always nice when you're waiting real long. So I just wanted to give a shout out to the Hong Kong. Something that's not really around anymore though is the turnstile sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a
Yeah.
and then there was like the bing. So the sparkly sound was for tickets and the was for passes because you're coming back. It might also have been for reentry. I'm not sure, but
there's nothing now, right?
no. But they're gonna
With
bring
the
it
new
back
with the new ones, yeah.
for sure. They love doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes peeled for the new face recognition entrance, dude. How many people are gonna like raise a stink about facial
A lot of
recognition?
people. 10%. No, 3% of people.
That's high though.
It is high. But
At least 10 people a day, I'll say.
yeah. I'm not gonna give you my face. I have that with one of my employees at work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
Like, dude,
covers up the iPad front camera every time he clocks in and clocks out.
How does it work?
It's with the password, but it takes a picture to confirm that it's you, so I can see it. And every day I just see his finger getting covered. So he literally told me, "You're not gonna take a picture of me."
Put a security camera right above it.
There is one right there, dude.
All right. So upon entering Disneyland and going through the Main Street tunnels, you hear an announcement. Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited now arriving from a trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. And then you hear the bells coming in of the train. So
That is iconic.
yeah, it's an immediate hit.
Yeah.
When you walk into Main Street, and it lets you know that there's like a whole journey that people have already been on. Like, dude, you're late. Like, there's already stuff going on because it's the announcement for the arrival of the train. Because there's another announcement for it leaving, and bells are used to get people's attention. So it's like you're like, oh, what is that? Maybe I should ride that. You know, maybe I should go up there.
I also like hearing the Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. It's kind of like a little flex against Florida.
No, that's not the flex. The flex is on the monorail.
Which is what?
It's I don't know the exact line, but it's like, thank you for riding the monorail around Walt Disney's original Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
And it's like,
There you go.
okay. There's another soundbite for you guys. The monorail honk, dude. That scares people.
Yeah.
That feels that's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Because I think we forget like all the places the monorail is until it honks, because sometimes you hear it whirring over you, but usually you're like, you forget until you're like, oh, we should take the monorail out.
You know, I know weddings on the mind, dude. Weddings on the mind.
That's fine.
I was going through Blushing Bride, who's my photographer.
Okay.
And they mainly do Disney weddings.
Oh.
And they're one of the main, the A-list shot that they get for Disney weddings at the Grand Californian is in the little courtyard where they have the weddings, and the monorail's passing by at the exact time. And everyone's looking up at the monorail. I was like, you know what? Most of the pictures that they take of people at Disneyland are pretty cheesy. Like the lightsaber and, you know, that kind of stuff. But the monorail one, that's cool. I like that one.
Yeah, it's something going on.
Yeah.
All right. So, next up is Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. We're going to do our own little Grand Circle tour. I kind of went in order. Maybe, you hear some honks on Main Street and through the little, what are they called? The horseless carriages.
Yeah.
So those are cool little things. The music, we already did an episode about that a long time ago.
Music's separate.
Yeah. But
do you want me to say this because so you don't get canceled?
No, cancel me. So, in Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room, I think this is iconic. Well, it is.
It is. Because I know exactly what it is. If it's on a mug, it's iconic.
So Kimmy got me. I feel like I got to take it off the set. I miss it. Kimmy got me this. My siestas are getting shorter and shorter. So it's Jose says it, right?
Yeah, of course, dude.
And is it racist? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, I won't speak for anyone, but usually when it's like lighthearted stuff like this, if you get rid of it, the people it's kind of teasing get the most angry. Like, no, bring that back.
We're good with that. Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring it back. The second coffee mug. So, what should we put there? The bell. I think we can move it in.
Yeah.
We can move it in. All right. We'll get back there in a moment. But, yeah, Jose in the Tiki Room, not played by a Mexican.
Really?
Oh, no, dude, the whole thing is racist.
Okay.
But
how long do we have?
Has anyone complained?
No.
No.
I don't think anybody has, except that one problematic cast member that was working there for a while.
That was a separate thing.
That was yeah.
Nah.
But any controversy around the Tiki Room, I think that's the only one.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I just love that. It's a silly line. I don't know. It's not like, oh, haha, racism's funny. It's just like silly. Yeah. It's silly. No one knew what they were doing back then. And they meant well. It's not. We'll move on. But yeah, I love that. Tiki Room, wonderful. Not quite a soundbite, but I do love the sounds of the birds clicking.
If they were to redo Tiki Room like they did in Florida and put these, what's the animatronic now? The 10,000 or something? The
A1000.
A1000.
They're named after Terminators.
That's hilarious. If they were to put nothing but A1000 there and you can't hear anything, nah, dude. This adds to the magic.
Yeah. We'll do a sounds episode for sure. Next up is the Jungle Cruise. I love the joke of
Ginger snaps.
No, Schweitzer Falls. We'll be going over that later. That's my most underrated joke. But when you go on the other side of it, the backside, you might say, the script is more or less, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water. And then sometimes you get the O2H.
Yeah, that's the best, dude.
I clap every time. It's
so dumb.
It's so dumb.
But it's so good.
Yeah, it's such a classic Disneyland thing.
That's why I've talked about it before.
You should put him on blast again. This is why he's not answering your emails.
No. Not Kevin. I've always loved the Backside of Water podcasting.
Oh,
I'm not jealous of it. I'm just like, I like that. That's cool. That's better than most that I see.
Yeah, and it's like a historical podcast,
Yeah.
So it's like, the backstory.
Yeah, exactly. I like that.
I was thinking the other day though, Trammin.
We're gonna rebrand everything.
No. I love that. It's just one word.
Yeah, and it's an SEO driven word. There's a lot of pluses here, dude. Oh, hey.
Yeah. No, because sacred symbols, they call it sacred.
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But it's like
Nobody's
listen to-
shortening
you listen
tram.
to Trammin?
Yeah.
You can't make it shorter.
Yeah.
Tram
Doesn't make sense.
feels shorter than Trammin.
Yeah.
Trammin's almost a sound.
Yeah.
That wasn't loud enough. I don't want to knock it down. Okay. So yeah, I love this classic line. It's very silly. It fits with the tone of the ride. Once you hear it, you never forget that. Like, you know, the next time, right? But I will always give a shout out to the one time where they said, "Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, the stupendous, the wondrous, the eighth wonder of the world." Oh, we missed it. It's like,
I like that.
yeah, if it's your first time there, that might be rough, but you also don't know what you're missing. I thought that was amazing. So, Ryan, let's move to Indiana Jones. Kimmy thought that this was going to be the tourist. Why'd it have to be tourist? But that doesn't
hit for me.
Yeah, I think what hits is you get on, you hear a little thing. The safety spiel is wonderful.
Yeah.
But it's not a soundbite. It's a safety spiel, right? Like Sala says some stuff, moving on, and then like you pull forward and you hear, hello, oh my friends, the brakes may be needing a little adjustment. Easy on the curves.
Yeah.
And it's just like this.
It's like a preparation.
Yeah, it's telling you it's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
It's pretending that you're in danger, right?
It's story building.
Yeah, it's talking about the vehicle you're in, and a character you saw earlier has chimed in again, and it's like, oh, he's here with us for a moment. So I just think it's a nice line.
What's his name? Gimli? John
Rhys Davies.
John Rhys Davies.
Yeah.
Shout out.
And taller than you'd expect.
Big dude.
Yeah.
Big dude.
So there was something I was going to say. No, I'm not going to do the sounds because I'm like, what is a soundbite? A soundbite is usually someone saying something or something like you play the sound.
Mm-hmm.
So like, like the laser snake sounds, you're not recording that and playing it.
Yeah. Do you remember back in the day when apps were first a thing and there was those soundboards?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, before the apps, dude, remember the prank call websites?
Yeah. Yeah. They're good stuff.
Dude,
man.
even Armenians had their own.
What?
Yeah. One of them was like Hampig. It's a name. It's for Hampartum.
It's like shortened?
Name. Yeah. It's like Ig is like Ito.
Sure.
No, so like Hampartum is the name. Hampig is like Hampartum, like little Hampartum. Which is I'm sorry if this is your name.
Yeah.
Rough old name. It's like those like this is not a bad name, I promise. But it's like, like Gladys. No one's naming their kid Gladys anymore.
Phyllis.
It's old. Yeah, Phyllis.
Yeah.
It's not a bad name. Not at all. We all know one Phyllis and we love her. But it's just old.
I know a dog named Phyllis.
All right.
Yeah. That's my Phyllis.
I wouldn't do this, but I would love to name a dog like Dave. So that's Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian, the dog. Cute. Like, there's a dog I know. His name's Roger. That's a cute human name for a dog. But simple human names for dogs are very funny.
Yeah.
But always shout out to my favorite cat. Well, second favorite cat, Cat Stevens. All right. Moving on to Pirates of the Caribbean. This one's just for me. The vast there.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's
But
great.
I don't think people remember that. They remember one thing. Don't tell him, Carlos. Don't be chicken.
Yeah.
It's on T-shirts.
Yeah.
And you hear the gargling and the, oh, no.
Probably one of my earliest Disneyland memories is me going with my cousins and them reciting that section. I was like, what is that? And they're like, they say it every time. I was like, that's hilarious. I didn't,
Yeah.
probably like 8 years old.
Yeah, and it's still funny because it's again, I think we like the silly things, and it's coming. You like to guess things, right? You like to know the twist, which is, it's not a twist, but like she has other lines. Like you hear the no, and then ding, but then you want it, you like wait.
You want the chicken.
You're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it as you pass by, So shout out to that. We Wants the Redhead was a big one, but that's gone. Now it's she says
Shiver me timbers.
No, she goes, it's the rum you want, don't ya, boys? Yo ho.
That's
like, okay.
right. just a little bit louder than everyone else.
That's the thing. Just turn her down a little bit.
Yeah.
I like red.
Yeah.
Honestly, better design. She looked too much like a mannequin before.
Mm.
Like, this is a mannequin that's kind of shuffling around. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, this is a person.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like if Tokyo was getting a brand new Pirates thing, they'd all be A1000s. Like, that billionaire owner would just be like, yo,
We're going full in.
it's probably 100 animatronics. I don't know.
Yeah.
All of them. Every single one is Hondo Onaka.
We're going to get that.
Dude, imagine the stinky foot and the toes wiggle too.
Before we die,
No.
we'll see a full ride of A1000.
No.
You don't think so?
A full...
A full ride. Like a pirate style ride.
I don't think it'll be as many as Pirates.
You-
Because they are annoying to upkeep. So there's this whole thing on how the Pirates animatronics are hydraulic. Unless they go on fire, hydraulic things are easy to repair because it's a piston. But all those electrical motors and servos, it's like you basically have to throw it away and buy another one because you're not opening up a motor like the size of a thimble. Yeah. All right. So let's move on over to the Haunted Mansion. So there's a lot here. There's the whole spiel is iconic, Rain. But what's the most iconic line in the haunted room? So it starts, your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination?
That's it.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, no question.
I want to read the rest for you guys because you haven't heard people haven't been saying it lately.
Good.
Yeah,
Good. They got the hint. What?
Yeah.
We haven't been on it lately.
That's true.
We'll
see. Maybe people will be ready or they've
Yeah.
forgotten. But I do, dude, and consider this dismaying observation. This is a big one too. This chamber has no windows and no doors. That's a big one.
That is.
I think.
That's a close second. Very close second.
And then there's which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Ha 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 ha.
Mm.
Yeah. Of course, there is always my way or the highway because they might be getting rid of that according to rumors.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because something about suicide. I have a dark joke that I won't make, but no one's complaining about this, are they? A couple people maybe. It's not making fun of suicide. It's dark.
Yeah.
It's just very dark. But I have this whole thing on like, oh, you're profiting off of something that causes people pain. This is true. In movies, in music, people get mad. But isn't art, I know it's a ride at a theme park, right? But isn't art supposed to make you feel and wonder and think, you know?
When I was a kid, I was terrified of that.
Yeah.
It's legit scary.
And at the end, it ends with, oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, look alive, and we'll continue our little tour. And let's all stay together, please. Which I forget about that because we're out.
Rushing. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the phrase sympathetic vibrations. Good phrase. Madame Leota. But yeah, I think for sure, is this haunted room actually stretching?
Yeah, top one.
And that's a big thing where people will call it the stretching room, but it's a haunted room. That is actually stretching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So shout out to the ghost host.
Let me out of here.
And shout out to that too.
Yeah.
That's where this started. That was in the real Dane.
That's one of my favorite.
Yeah. Let me out of here.
Yeah. Little thing moving up and down.
Yeah.
You know.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I hope it comes back. All the crows, very iconic as well.
Yeah.
So
Man, we're not going to get OG Haunted Mansion until next year.
insanity.
It really is. It really is.
So Splash Mountain is gone. What was the iconic sound? Because Zippity Doo Dah was an iconic track.
Yeah.
Was there a sound?
Because the song going up the hill, that one kind of got me every time. And I think of the animatronic with the little kids. Like that but it's not really a sound.
Yeah.
It's just a song. I don't think really anything. The water splashing.
The screams.
Yeah.
The frantic.
The screams?
The bees.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, yeah, all the screams are iconic.
When passing by Splash Mountain, you hear the screams coming down.
Yeah. I wonder if there will be one for Tiana's.
What?
Like an iconic sound.
Hopefully.
Yeah, songs don't count here.
Yeah.
We'll see. So Winnie the Pooh. This is only iconic on Trammin.
Yeah.
But in the ride, Gopher says, Happy Wednesday. And that's why we greet you all with Happy Wednesday. And why we misspell it. I wonder if anyone's like, these guys don't know how to spell Wednesday. These lame-os.
I think the Happy Birthday Pooh. That's a...
Yeah, at the end, the happy birthday and the what are those things called? The noisemakers?
Sure.
Is that what they're called? Yeah. Well, you're on point with the sounds today. Usually you can't do the sounds, right?
No.
You got that. You got the Let Me Out of Here.
Yeah.
There was the whistle. There's another one, I think.
I'll keep it coming.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
It's those wedding bells
Yeah.
ringing. Okay. The Millennium Falcon. It's new. Smuggler's Run. But I do think people look forward to, hello, my friends. I am Hondo Onaka, and this is Onaka Transport Solutions. The voice of Winnie the Pooh, everyone.
Jim Cummings.
He's also in Princess and the Frog. He's the little fly.
Yeah, legend.
He's from there.
Oh, is he?
So he's from New Orleans. You never met Peyton, right?
No.
I don't know. Congrats, Peyton, on your new job. I don't want to say where, but he did for a time work for D23. I got wonderful promotion, but worked at D23, and he was working like in New Orleans doing some Tiana thing, and Jim Cummings was in town, and there was something he hadn't seen or done or whatever, and he was like, he hit up someone at Disney. It was like, hey, do you guys think I can come to the event? And they're like, yeah, of course. We didn't know you'd want to.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I love New Orleans. I'm from here. I'm visiting my home or whatever. So
that's cool.
Yeah, shout out to Jim Cummings. He's
also Darkwing Duck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And you could and Tigger.
And Tigger, yeah.
You can kind of hear it all.
You can. If you start yeah.
Which is fine. It's a voice.
Yeah.
So, and I do, this is more of a joke with me and Kimmy, but I love the, hey, you got one. And now a little something for Hondo. And
I think that this section, all the Smugglers Run stuff, 10 years from now, people will recite it.
Are they going to
It depends on the Star Wars stuff, though.
Freddie says they're not going to change it.
I don't think they're going to change it for a long time. A long time, relative, but like 5 years.
It needs some dust off, though. It's been 5 years, dude.
Another 5 years. 10 years. Big thing. Once they announce the change of the whole Galaxy's Edge to the original Star Wars trilogy.
Honestly, dude, at some point, Rise is going to need a bad renovation.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably leave 90% of it the same
and
just change it. Darth Vader captured you.
Exactly.
The Stormtroopers get different helmets.
Yeah.
It's Rey's a hologram.
Yeah.
Finn.
Put AI Luke in there.
Dude, Finn could just be Luke in his little thing.
Yeah. Dude, they know. They did it on purpose.
They did what on purpose?
They made the ride easily interchangeable.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, they thought it was going to hit, dude. They really thought.
They did.
They thought that.
Kathleen Kennedy would have.
Dude,
she swore
Force Awakens. There was a couple losers being like Rey's and Mary Sue. Yeah. But everyone else was like, oh, Force Awakens was good.
Yeah.
You know? I saw it twice.
Me too.
I don't do that.
Me too.
I didn't see it twice on purpose. I was invited the second time. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
It was fun. Okay. Now a little something. No. Big Thunder Mountain. So people say this all the time. If any of you folks are wearing hats or glasses, best remove them because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
I love that line.
Yeah. And that's why I say this here is our Big Thunder topic of the week.
Yeah.
And then you hear on the lift hill, the iconic that goat.
Always look at the goat, dude. Always look at the goat. Every time I get on Big Thunder, I do it.
I don't do it all the time. Yeah. It makes me dizzy now.
Yeah.
I'm an old man.
Yeah, it does.
Shout out to the goat. Shout out to at the end of, I think, the first tunnel, you hear the wolves. No, the tunnel with the wolves. You know that they're up top. You hear, like, at the end, you hear the woo. Because people stop screaming.
Yeah.
But love that. And the sound of the Big Thunder lift hill is very unique, I think. It doesn't sound like other rides to me.
Because it's so loud?
Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been to Six Flags or anything recently, but it's different, right?
When you go up to Lift Tail on those, I feel like it's not. You know what though? Ghost Rider might be different. Ghost Rider might be the only one that's similar to this. I think I could see Big Thunder trying to copy Ghost Rider.
Probably.
Yeah,
But
just not the wood.
I wonder if part of this is you're so close to it at all times.
Yeah, that's the thing too.
It's low to the ground. It's not
Yeah.
like some huge coaster.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Anti shout out
Anti-shout out.
to the explosion room. The sound bites in there.
They're okay.
Oh, it's too loud.
Too
Yeah,
loud.
old man, dude.
Old man. This, I just love this. Mark Twain. That's all.
Shout out to Mark Twain.
It's just a depth marker. But I love that Mark Twain sound. That's all.
Have you ever read any Mark Twain?
It's been a while. But
You have.
I've read Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn.
That's it?
I don't remember them. It's like a fourth grade thing.
Did I have to read that? Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Just like you had to make a mission. What mission did you make in fourth grade?
Santa Barbara.
Ah.
Yeah.
I did San Diego because it was the first one.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
And then my dad went overboard on it.
My mom went overboard also.
We used a router on wood.
Oh, yeah. You guys got it.
I think it was to scale. We used textured paint.
Yeah.
And like some of the styrofoam melted, but it added to the texture.
Yeah.
Man.
Shout out to parents helping with projects. That's cool.
Yeah, that's why the projects are stupid. They're like, well, the parents are going to help. And they're like, well, the kids should do it. It's like, I think you overestimate the artistic talent of many children.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's like putting something together at home. It's not, you need like the ingenuity. It's not painting a picture. If it was like draw a picture of the mission, it's one thing. But making it, which it's straight up like a worthless project, right?
Yeah, what's the point of it?
I don't think it teaches you anything.
You learn the history of that one mission, but forget the other ones.
I think it's like, oh, presentations are boring. They'll have fun. It's like, yeah, but also like it's stressful.
Yeah.
But shout out to people who use cereal on the roof. I like that. It's a good one. I don't think I use that. I think, what did I use? Who knows?
We added an addition to our Santa Barbara because the model kit that you get at the store was missing like half the mission. So we're like, screw it. We'll add the rest with, I don't even remember what we used. Probably wire and stucco.
I don't know if it eventually made it to the Whittier Public Library, but remember how they would display it?
Yeah.
Mine was too big for the shelves. But I think it did eventually end up there. I don't remember. Shout out Whittier Public Library. Wait, did you ever
Go to the public library?
Whittier on
No.
Washington?
No.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I went to La Puente. Sunkiss Library.
The heck?
Because it was like 3 blocks from my elementary school.
I didn't even know there was one there. I know the Roland
Puente.
Heights one, but
Yeah, on Puente, on the right side.
yeah. My first job, the library.
That's a good first job.
It's a cool first job to tell people is your first job because people romanticize the library. I also romanticize the library, but it is also just a city job.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you ever learn that?
Dewey Decimal System?
Oh yeah.
More or less. Not like exact, but like 0 through 1 was like instructional and computers because I think
Okay.
they had to add 0. I don't remember. But instructional and computer stuff. I don't remember like 2 or 3. I know 5 and 6 was like art and history.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I
an
guess
art.
not.
Knowing Dewey Decimal.
Those were my sections.
Oh.
Yeah, they threw me at 0 and 1 because that was the most boring one, but it was
Yeah.
cool because it had the low ceiling in the back. And then I got thrown on art and history.
Wait, it was at Whittier that you had the job?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was at Cal Poly.
No. So, and then I shelved mysteries, which is why I hate James Patterson. A is for assassin. B is for bullet. Like it's that. Those are his titles. And
Yeah.
nothing against him, but I remember saying that in a Barnes and Noble with Kimmy, and then the person, because I said like, oh, he's shelved mysteries, and I hated him, whatever, blah blah blah. And then like an employee overheard me, and she was like, "Here's my opportunity to talk to someone about shelving books." And I was like, It was a good conversation, and then it just went on a little
too long.
a little long. Like, yeah, it was also, I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
I got the call inside the student center that you went to today that I got hired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By the Cadova?
Yeah, there's a staircase inside.
Yeah.
And I was in the stairwell, and I got a phone call, and they're like, hey, are you still going to school locally? I go, yeah. They go, okay, we want to hire you. Never interviewed.
Oh, yeah?
I had applied since once I turned 16. I started applying there.
Mm-hmm.
They were on a hiring freeze, and then I was recommended by Bonnie, the children's librarian, who had been there for like 1,000 years, and they were like, Bonnie's word's better than an interview.
Cool.
So if she says to hire you, we will just hire you.
That's nice.
Also, we forgot how to hire people, which I used to my advantage when I forgot things. I was like, oh, you never trained me. Oh, let's show you again. Yeah. Okay. There's our tangent of the day. That was a wild ride. Let's go to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Rain, what is the iconic soundbite from Mr. Toad's Wild Ride?
Guilty. Day.
Okay.
Day.
I was like, I'll give him a chance. He's been nailing it. We lost it. Rain, guilty.
Yeah, there you go.
Straight
there
to
you
hell.
Go. There you go. There you go.
What is it? Thank you. Carry on. Or something like that. But yeah. If you don't know, Kimmy and I did I was the judge and Kimmy was Mr. Toad for Halloween, and then Matthew and Bree did it the year after.
Yeah.
They were like, we were going to do that. You guys stole it, but you did it first. I'm like, yeah, we did.
That's, I think, my favorite thumbnail I've ever done is you of the judge.
Oh my God.
Where I just
and you as the
liquefied.
cop. Dude,
Yeah.
that was for Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Yeah.
That was an early 2020 episode.
Yeah, it was.
No, 2021. It was 2021 because
Still closed. Park
Yeah.
is still closed.
Yeah. Crazy times. But if you want to check out our costumes without scrolling all the way through Instagram, you can check out my Trammin Kirk Reddit. It's just u/Trammin Kirk. And I post the yearly costumes there. All right. The sound of the It's a Small World clock. We've brought this up before.
Are you talking about the 15-minute sound or just
the
in general? Yeah, that's awesome.
It's a great sound. It just reminds you that it's there. It's often too loud to hear it now. I feel like we used to hear it a lot louder.
Yeah. It used to be more quiet, I feel like, in that area.
Maybe we just have better speakers now? No, because speakers have always been good, right?
Yeah.
You know what?
I think
small outdoor speakers have not always been good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love the Small World clock. And that's another thing that I don't think it came up, but like us versus Walt Disney World, we have that little 15-minute show, and all those little guys come out and they do a little show and tell you the time, because it does show the time on the little clocks.
It does.
So.
It does. And Walt Disney World has a like paper, like a piece of cardboard in the front of the it's crazy.
Yeah. But theirs is like where Mr. Toad, well, it's like
Mr. Toad is poo.
Their Mr. Toad is poo. And then they have the Peter Pan probably in the same place, right?
Yeah.
But they have room in between, and that's where it is.
Yeah.
Because their Fantasyland is longer.
Yeah. That's weird.
All right. This is a new one. But dude, tell me that after you ride this ride, you don't get this stuck in your head. Nothing can stop us now.
The last time I went to Disneyland, I ate at Cafe Daisy, and I was sitting by the exit of Mickey and Minnie's. I kid you not, I heard 6 or 7 people saying, "Nothing can stop us now."
Or I'll even do like the instrumental at the end. I'll just be walking and just saying,
Yeah, it's a catchy song.
Yeah, it's really good. It's so annoying.
Yeah,
but they nailed it.
Yeah,
and that's an original song for the ride.
Yeah, that's cool.
Shout out to them. But yeah, that's Kimmy loves the. Hold on, I want to look up the script.
Gosh, folks.
No, dude, I'm gonna say it. At some point, he says the word picnickers, and it doesn't.
I think it's on purpose, though.
No. It sounds like a word we can't say. And Kimmy and I looked at each other like, what? Because it's loud in there. I hate to bring that energy to Trammin right now.
Yeah.
And not even can't say. I don't want to say it. It's a word no one should say.
Yeah.
It's just, geez, man. Real close. But let's see. Mickey and I had like script. Okay. There's that great site with all the scripts, and then like I don't know.
Now Google's trash and can't find anything.
Oh, I wrote Mickey and Minnie's script. That's my fault. Runaway Railway. Okay. If I look up like Indiana Jones, silence for everyone.
While you're listening to that,
Yeah.
is Prime Day a fake now? Is it a sham?
Dude, Kimmy's neighbor. Shout out to, I know his name, Alfie. Not spelled how you think. It's
ELFY.
there's a PH.
Ooh.
ALPHEE.
Ooh. Nah, definitely
never.
not how I thought.
Yeah.
Oh.
So cool guy, love him. But he was like, "Oh yeah, I just bought this for Prime Day." Like, that's a thing?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't know exactly the line, but Kimmy says it every time. It's like, "Oh no, the track switched,"
No.
or whatever. She does it way better. But I love that line. But anyways, nothing can stop us now as we move towards Matterhorn bobsleds. This is the thing that inspired the episode. You have the sound of the mountain when you walk past it. You have the abominable snowman screaming at you, whatever, right? But the ride comes to a stop at the end before you get to like the unloading area. And you hear, "Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor." And if you listen closely, like a clean recording of it, it's someone who doesn't speak Spanish
Yeah.
doing a really good Spanish accent.
Yeah.
But you can hear like the timing is off. Like he hangs on the R maybe a little too long. But I think my uncle, Adam's dad, my uncle David, used to say this all the time because it is that iconic. Like he was
Used
born.
to say this.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All the time. Like the full thing. Because it's, especially before a time where we recorded everything,
Yeah.
you weren't really recording on rides, right? Like if you look up like people move a ride through, there's like 2, right?
Yeah.
Because you didn't waste your tape on that.
Yeah.
So this was a thing people would leave Disneyland remembering.
Yeah, you're right. 100%.
Yeah. And I always want to hear it. It's great. And I think it's like, it works because they don't have to tell you keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs because it's at the end of the ride.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, you can't get rid of this. It's perfect.
Is this the only ride that says "remain seated, please"?
Like just straight up like that and nothing
Yeah,
else,
yeah.
maybe, because they do say like, well, they even the tram, like wait till the tram comes to a full and complete stop, and remain seated while the tram is in motion. Maybe I think this is the most like just the simple remain seated, please.
Yeah. Shout out to Matthew's doc.
Yeah, Hoot and Chief with a folding chair. So, hold on.
What do you do?
This is just okay. Another mountain of Disneyland. Space Mountain. Rain, the spiel. It hasn't always been iconic, has it?
Not that I know of.
But lately, I think
It's becoming there.
Yeah,
It's
the
good.
spiel is Space Mountain is a thrilling, high-speed, turbulent roller coaster type ride in the dark that includes sharp turns, sudden drops, and stops. He says it so specifically that it's like almost funny,
Mm-hmm.
and I've heard people do it. I like to say the roller coaster type ride in the dark a lot, but again, this might just be in my own head. But Space Mountain doesn't really have many sounds.
No, I mean the song. That's it.
And the camera flashes at
Yeah.
the end, Yeah, so yeah, anything else? So one of those videos tried to do like the submarines. I don't know the subs enough to have an iconic sound, right? Alice in Wonderland. And like all the other ones are not ride sounds, they're like movie sounds.
who are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Snow White, not really.
Not really, no.
You know, Phantasmic.
You know what, though? The one that kind of sticks to me,
Huh.
Peter Pan's, but it's also a movie sound. Here we go.
Yeah, and that is.
And it's annoying. Because when you're in line, you're hearing that like 50 times.
Yeah, I'd say in a negative way, hola, yo soy bird is iconic, but not quite, you know. The monorail, yeah, we did the honk. Let's see. Yeah, Snow White. Nothing in Snow White.
No.
I hate the new spiel, though.
I don't even remember.
And watch your little ones or whatever. It just like goes on over and over and over again. And what else is over there? Pinocchio. Nothing.
Mm-mm.
And there was one more ride. I'm sorry. Phantasmic. I think the
Imagination, huh?
yeah, some imagination, huh? I love Maleficent's line when she just goes like a nightmare phantasm. She's just losing it, but that's not as iconic.
You know what though? Well,
it's a song.
It's a song.
Yeah, but I think some imagination, huh? I think that's a good one. I think
I didn't really care for the addition that happened in the not this last refresh, but the refresh before, where he says that is it that part where he says some imagination, huh? And it goes dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
you know the little chimes after, and he does the.
Doesn't it do that because he pops up somewhere else?
He comes up as like conductor Mickey.
Yeah, is that when he says some imagination, huh?
It's weird now.
Uh-oh.
It's weird because before it was just like direct into the top, but now then like at the end. It's like you have that little out thing.
And then it goes and shoots off the fireworks.
Yeah.
Huh. We're going to get so many corrections. Kimmy's going to be like, how do you not know?
Yeah.
I do. It's gone now. And that's fine. But I love the old ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Like it was just like a cute little thing. Now it's the dreamers of all ages, which I'm sure will become iconic over time, even though they got rid of the announcer. Is he back because they changed? Remember they had the fireworks announcement that was different, but I think
maybe it's a pre-recorded thing.
It is, but like they recorded a new one, but did they get rid of it? I don't know. I just love the line, the lights will be dimmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we were just in Tomorrowland at Space Mountain. So we will end with Star Tours. The Star Tours chime, very iconic, of course, but the main sound reigns. Well, no, your Tesla chimes at the whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the main sound that we all remember, bye-bye. It's time for We Have It So Good, where we and the Tram Fam talk about our trips to Disney parks and more. Right in with your trip recaps at trammin.com/ask.
Really quick, I just want to I didn't know when I should stop talking and when I should start.
I didn't know your note there.
Yeah, I was just like
you were silent.
Yeah, I didn't
that
know.
Was just for the Big Thunder topic people.
Yeah. Now I get it.
Now you guys can.
We have it so good.
Yeah, I don't want to do the then that's the end of the topic kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. We're only 53 minutes in. Should we do Marcos? Get out of the way?
If you want, yeah,
or
sure.
you want to set some sort of short king record?
I say we set the short king record.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's do Marcos next week.
We're going to regret it. We're going to get some sort of a...
I have 3 We Have It So Good myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then. So, and you always shorten yours.
I do.
So let's start with KDG, though. Sorry, Marcos. I know we're doing another one. You'll get your time next week. Maybe...
A Trammin Plus?
Yeah. Maybe he did say that. It's basically its own topic. Hey, maybe you want to add in the things you did and rewrite. That's up to you. Otherwise,
we can copy and paste it, send it back.
Oh, because he doesn't know.
Yeah. I don't think they get a copy.
His picture was there. I think he emailed.
He did email, but do they get a copy of it?
No. I don't think he filled out the form.
Oh,
I saw his profile picture there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think it came like from his email address. All right. So KDG writes in, "Hi, Kirk and Rain. Just had to drop a quick hello as I'm making my way to the parks. My brother and I flew out Saturday and we were surprised And we surprised my nephew who lives in Northern Cal for his birthday today. The look on his face when he saw us sitting on a bench on Main Street by Jolly Holiday and ran over to us so excited was amazing. It was great to rope drop to park. It was great. It was a great rope drop to park close day, and we don't rope drop. We got on every major ride twice, and my brother and I hopped to DCA for a bit and did Guardians twice, Racers twice, Luigi's, Mater's, Incredicoaster, and Monsters. We ended the night on Indy with an evac right as we were about to go down the last drop. What a way for my nephew to begin year 11. Here's to 2 more days in the parks. Also, we are using DOS. If you ever want some real-life feedback with the new system, I'm happy to provide it. I waited nearly 9 hours to get connected on Friday.
9 hours is crazy.
Yeah, let us know what it's like.
It's rare for people to get it now.
Yeah. So what's interesting is this is an eligible case in the new thing. So I want to know. I wonder if it's because there's a mix of the new requirements and the wheelchair that they get weird.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know what they're using. Yeah, Katie, let us know. We're curious. We want to kind of, spread what's going on.
Yeah.
Because it should be easier.
Should.
For the people who need it. So I don't know what this was. All right. Rain, go ahead because my headache's coming back.
Cool. Before last week, even July 7th was the first time I went since I've been back. And that day, Brandy and I decided July 7th was a Saturday, July 4th weekend. We decided to take a morning trip. Went in fairly early, like 11 o'clock. Strolled in. Beautiful, dude. Recently, I don't know if it's just the weather or what. Crowds have been low.
Freddie says travel industry is rough right now.
Yeah, I think the economy is kind of bad.
We're in a soft recession.
Yeah.
No one wants to say it, but we are.
Yeah, nobody's spending money right now.
Dude, like, that there's something going on when the fast food prices have these deals now?
Yeah.
Do you know the Starbucks deal?
That's the best, dude. The pairings
I
deal.
didn't know because I don't go.
Yeah.
Right? Is it specific items?
It's
the bacon Gouda, which is like my favorite.
Any breakfast sandwich.
Sandwich.
Not
the burrito.
No, not the burrito.
The
just
croissant?
the sandwich. Which croissant?
The bacon, egg, and cheese croissant.
I don't think there's a croissant.
There is. It's a croissant sandwich.
Oh, yeah, the round one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a...
No, not a croissant.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get that.
And an iced coffee or any coffee?
A hot or iced coffee.
Grande for $6.
Any size.
Well, they upcharge.
They upcharge, yeah.
So
but they just upcharge the difference.
Yeah.
So as an example, I get just a regular like a venti iced coffee, with 2 added pumps in it, which is 80 cents, and a butter croissant, $6, $6.80. Sorry, but take off the 80 cents.
They added $1 for the venti for me. You sure it's not 7 something?
Yeah, it's $1.
Wait, what's the deal?
The butter croissant,
No. What's the deal price?
$5
I think mine is 6. My Starbucks
for a butter croissant or for the sandwich. Different prices.
Sandwich and grande, I think is $6.
Yeah. I think you're right.
But you're saying you're paying $6.80 for the venti.
No. Tall is $6. Tall with the sandwich is $6. Tall with the butter croissant is $5.
Oh, so it is the different. Wait, croissant. That's not a sandwich.
It's not a sandwich. It's
I thought you were
cheaper.
saying the croissant sandwich. Okay.
No.
No, so this was the bacon, egg, and Gouda and a grande iced coffee or grande coffee, $6. And I said venti, and they went to 7. I asked for light.
It's a tall for $6. Yeah. I think it's $6.50 for a grande and $7 for the venti.
Oh, so it's 50 cents. Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't charge me for the oat milk.
Oh, cool.
But I said light oat milk. They just like.
Yeah, they charge me 80 cents for the pumps.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted your story. But yeah, there are these deals that there's a Wendy's Biggie bag.
Yeah, but they're always a little more expensive here than they are in anywhere else. It's like, I think the $5 deal at Wendy's is $5.50 here or $6.
The McDonald's $5 deal is like $5.50.
It is? It is $5.50?
Sure. Pretty sure.
Oh my God.
But anyways.
Yeah. I don't even know why I was saying that. But
yeah, you said travel's down.
It's slow. Yeah. It's been really nice just kind of going into the parks, especially on a Saturday. in the morning. I had no trouble getting in. It was like, went directly to the security guard, went directly to the tram. It's beautiful. We started off the day kind of hungry, so we went to Daisy's. Cafe Daisy's, first time I've ever been there.
Wow.
And I got the turnover, pullover, whatever it's called. The pizza.
Flop over.
Flop over.
Never would have guessed, would you?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Have you had it?
No.
It's fantastic, dude.
Is it like Domino's?
No. You know what it is? It's the best Hot Pocket you'll ever eat.
Huh.
Which is exactly what I wanted. And it's hefty, dude. It's a hefty thing. Greasy, too. Very greasy. And yeah, we did that. And we rode Star Tours that day.
Well, did you get a new thing? Or?
So that's when I texted you. I went on Star Tours. Everything was good. You know, whatever. We were about to land on Tatooine. And all of a sudden we just hear and it straight up felt like we crashed. Like we hit something.
Huh.
It was probably a reaction from like the arm that it's on. But something broke. And something broke hard. Because there was a solid 15 cast members pretty much evacuating us. They roped off that side of all of Star Tours because something happened. And then I started seeing suits walk around. So something real bad happened over there. I don't know what it was, but we were on the ride while it happened.
Now, while it's on an arm, it's also suspended. It's safe. Don't worry, everyone. It was like a jolt.
It was a very violent jolt where people were like, "Oh man, like that hurts." But they evacuated us the same way we came in, and when we went to the other side, the other side of Star Tours, and road got Kashyyyk. I hadn't gotten Kashyyyk in a long time. They added a couple things, like a couple Wookiees swinging.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. It was new to me. Yeah, I had never seen the Wookiee swing.
I don't think they added anything.
Okay, maybe
I believe you.
Yeah.
That you've never seen it. But
I've never seen that.
I can't imagine they added anything to that.
And I got Ahsoka and the Space Whales. Yeah,
dude, have you noticed when she thrusts forward her hands, it looks
I heard
really
you last week.
Yeah,
like you said, it was
Rosario Dawson.
Rosario Dawson.
She's a good Ahsoka.
She's the fan favorite. Everyone wanted her.
She's great. The Star Tours sequence is very silly.
Like you said, they probably were in the middle of filming Ahsoka. Can we borrow you for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
And then that's what happened. Shout out to Rosario Dawson. She was in Clerks too. I don't know if you know that.
You're the Clerks guy. I don't know.
Shout out to Clerks. So we rode Star Tours and we went home.
Nice.
That was it.
What time did you leave?
2. 2. It was a quick trip, dude. But it was good. I had a good time.
Nice.
And then on last Thursday, we also went. Didn't have a park res. We just ended up going. I was hungry. Got a reservation at Hearthstone. Wanted to celebrate a little bit. And went to Hearthstone. And unfortunately, the main dining hall is just completely closed for renovations. No, I had no idea. It says nothing on the app about it or anything. They were seating people in the Grand Californian lobby and outside. And I was not down. So Brandy and I said, hey, let's just go to Storytellers. Shout out to Storytellers. Went there, had a great dinner, and went home.
When you go to Storytellers, low expectations?
Very low. Very low. I'm getting a nice salad to start. I'm getting
going like Sizzler.
Yeah, about
like the salad bar.
Yeah.
And a little entree.
Yeah, I get a nice cut of the prime rib,
Okay.
Yeah. Some nice veggies. Let's see what else I got. I got some turkey.
Like a step above Soup Plantation.
I'd say a big step above Soup
Okay.
Plantation.
Yeah. All right.
Because I'm getting a turkey with some cranberry sauce. I got like some nice meats. Brandy got some salmon. I got 1 chicken tender and 1 slice of pizza. It's great. But the star of the show is bread pudding, of course.
Nice.
And pro tip, if you ever go to Storytellers, you can ask for ice cream and they'll bring it from the back. You put that on the bread pudding.
They just have ice cream?
They just have ice cream. The waitress came over and said, you guys want some ice cream with the bread pudding? We're like, yes. Yes. And it's one of the best things you'll ever taste.
That was when I risked it all for that bread pudding. Because Kimmy and I went. I forgot my pills in the car. And we had a pizza and bread pudding. I was like, it's okay. We're gonna make it.
It was great, dude.
It was when the parks were closed, I think. So,
But I think that's pretty much it when it comes to my Disney park goings. Looking at
wait,
phone here.
did you talk 3 trips?
I thought I had 3
Oh,
trips.
Okay.
I could have sworn I went again. Maybe not.
All right. So I went on Saturday. So Kimmy and I decided, like, hey, let's do a morning trip. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
We'll try to get the lamplight thing. And then there's the Craftsman news. I'm like, yeah, why not? And I asked her, I'm like, hey, do you want me to try to get lamplight? And it did open up, but I think for like 8 a.m. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
It's too early.
Yeah.
So we got the 9:30 Craftsman res. Got to the resort around 9:15. Got in pretty easily. There were lines, but 5 minutes maybe. And that was just because like there was a problem with someone.
Yeah.
So I ordered a mimosa to start because of course. However, that was like the first thing in my stomach all day. So I got a really bad headache later on.
The champagne, the Crooks. Cooks?
Huh?
Cooks, the big champagne.
I think it was a Prosecco.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess Prosecco's not a brand, but not even champagne. You can order like a $50 mimosa with nice champagne. I'm like, give me the $17 mimosa. It was good though. Kimmy ordered some grapefruit drink. It's like a grapefruit. I don't think it was called spritzer, maybe a refresher. It was good. I like grapefruit juice in the morning.
I like grapefruit. Yeah.
It was grapefruit with like soda water.
Okay.
Yeah. So Kimmy got the American breakfast. She didn't get the burrito.
Okay.
The guy, though, I think his name was Cody, the waiter. Shout out. He's like, it's a big burrito. If you're walking around the parks later, you're gonna feel it. So she got the American breakfast because she loves the American breakfast. She's like, I want a Mickey waffle, like a little one. And they're like, you have to order the kids one. We can't. Like, can you just replace the toast and upcharge? They said you got to order the kids one. So it came with 2 and some fruit.
Cool.
That's fine.
I'm down for that.
I ate a little. They're like the little tiny ones.
Yeah.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious Mickey waffle. Good bacon. I got the lobster Benedict just because he's like, it's the most popular item, blah, blah, blah. Lobster was completely unnecessary. At some point, I took it off, chopped it up, and ate it with the arugula salad that it came with.
Okay.
And just ate the eggs Benedict. Pretty good eggs Benedict. The eggs were cooked perfectly. So it was good, but don't get it. I would say the French toast looked phenomenal.
Brandy loves her eggs Benedict. We got to check this out.
Does she like lobster?
She actually doesn't.
Don't do it. It's a waste. It's a waste of money. Just go somewhere else.
Do they have any other kind of Benedict?
It's lobster Benedict.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah. It has ham on it too. But are you going to eat the lobster?
Yeah. I don't like eggs Benedict.
No, I mean, you could it's a piece of lobster tail on it. But it's $34.
Oh, yeah. No, we're good.
No, the brioche French toast looks phenomenal. I wish I got it. But dude, it was empty there. Res was like unnecessary because like I guess no one's traveling. But the vibes were, and I hate to say it, immaculate.
That's good.
You're just by the pool.
That's good.
Chilling.
Early
very
morning.
empty. Early morning,
Yeah.
dude.
Something special about an early morning on a Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like you got the whole world ahead of you for the next 2 days.
Yeah. So it was great. Talking to the waiter, he said he's worked there like 7 years or something, or like for 10 years.
Is it the short bald guy?
No.
Okay.
He said he hasn't been in the parks in years.
Wow.
And he had nothing negative to say. He was just like, I just haven't been. No time. But he works at Grand Californian. But he was like, yeah, travel's down. Like, he wasn't talking about the industry. He was just like, it's not very busy right now. It's very odd. I'm like, huh. Prime time. So, yeah, we headed into DCA from that little entrance. There's no wait.
Nice.
We did single rider on Radiator Springs. So we walked right on. But as we were leaving, they were announcing the availability of single rider on the intercom. Like, oh, single rider is only 5 minutes, but you will be separated from your party. So I think they've been announcing it so people go there. I wonder if that's why it's busy. But yeah, we walked right on. Kimmy got Ramon. I got the Luigi's.
Okay.
You're right. It is cool that Guido goes underneath.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see his eyes move around from the grates after you drive away. We saw the very blue water.
They put some dye in there or something.
Maybe it was like detergent. They were like cleaning everything.
Yeah.
That was very blue.
Okay.
It was very pretty. But we saw that. And then we were going to do like Incredicoaster and Midway Mania. They were like 5 minutes, but they shot up by the time we got there. So people were trickling in. So we went on Silly Symphony Swings. Kind of walked right on there. And then we did Goofy Sky School single rider, but they put us next to each other, which was cool. No guarantees. After we got tired, it was getting hot real quick.
Yeah.
So we went to the Grand California entryway. And I was like, hey, if we're going to cross, we can't go in there because we got to do security again, blah, blah, blah. But we sat down. You know, there's like the little paved bench. Real nice little spot to sit.
Where is this?
The entrance to the Grand Californian from DCA, but under the arch.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
there's-
that's a nice spot.
Yeah, nice little spot. Doesn't get too busy there. But after a quick break, we grabbed 2 pineapples at Trolley Treats. I was like, look, grab them in Disneyland. She goes, they're going to run out. Okay, that's fine. She was going to put it in her backpack. It's none of my business. So grabbed those and we crossed over to Disneyland for some cafecito. And I don't like the Black Calf. You know what I don't like about it? I don't like the ice.
The ice plus the cocoa.
Because you got that wide mouth eating the Cocoa Puffs, you're also crunching on the ice, which is distracting.
Yeah.
If it was big ice, then it's like the Cocoa Puffs can make it into your mouth and leave the ice there. Does
So
that
you
make
think
sense?
like a fat ice cube?
Just the square ones that are in all the other things. You
Okay.
The rounded squares?
Yeah.
You agree, disagree?
I haven't had a Black Calf in a while, but that's my gripe with it.
Yeah. So I didn't want one, so I grabbed a chimney sweep cold brew from Jolly Holiday and experienced the weird mobile order line. I never did that one.
Oh, where they call the window?
But you're like, you have to wait in another line inside.
Yeah.
And then people are like, oh, mine's not ready. It's like, get out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Because when there were like the fake lines that we'd create outside of award wieners, it was like, oh, go ahead, whatever. This is like a line.
Yeah.
Get out of here. It's cramped. But they put a lid on it. So I was like, okay, I just walked to Galaxy's Edge with Kimmy holding the coffee. And then...
Oh, man. Galaxy's Edge is a walk now, right? Actually, you go through Fantasyland.
So we went through the Big Thunder Trail
Yeah.
for her Black Calf, and she got it right away. It wasn't crowded, so the walk wasn't bad. It only got crowded at the Big Thunder exit, because it does, you know?
Just the Rise of the Resistance is so far now.
We just didn't go there.
Yeah.
We went the other way. So she got her order right away, and there is, you know, they have the pods inside.
Mm-hmm.
One of the side seats was open. I'm like,
Nice.
hey, let's sit in one of these. And dude, we sat there, chilled out. We both drank our entire coffees, tossed them, and headed to the trams. She was like, should we monorail? I'm like, we have to walk to the monorail. I love the monorail. It is a little hot in there. I didn't want to like end the day walking to the structure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was like,
and you're leaving early enough to where there's going to be nobody at the tram.
and we've done the monorail a lot lately.
Yeah.
And I ride it any chance I get, but I'm like, it's not like, oh, it's been a long time. You
Yeah.
know? So we took the trams, and overall, great morning. I might do it again soon.
Yeah. Mornings have been great.
Yeah, it was really cool. The middle of the parking structure is the worst. The left and the right are the easiest, I think, because of the ramp. For the lines,
For the lines.
like to get in.
Oh,
The car.
okay. When you first get there.
Yeah. But the mornings at the resort feel awesome. Tongaroa Terrace is calling my name.
Yeah.
Even if the burrito's dry. So.
Good sweet potato fries there.
Dude, good vibes.
Coffee house right there too.
We thought about it on the
Yeah.
way out, but it didn't happen. But it felt, dude, it kind of feels like you're staying there when you visit in the morning.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
And I love a cold, dewy morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So, Rain, what time is it?
It's.
Pizza time.
It's time for one last bite. Rain, as always, what is the best thing you tasted this week?
I got 2 weeks under my belt right now.
All right, let's go.
Had a lot of good food.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I've given it to this before. I went on Sunday to Northgate, one of those early morning things. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go grocery shopping.
Oh, like the market.
Yeah. And I'm going to make carne asada today. Oh, my Weber, you know, like love it. And I don't think I've ever bought carne asada at the butcher.
Oh,
And it was 3 of us. Kaylee was at the house.
$10 a pound?
13.
Got to go to Gale Avenue, my bro.
Anyways. I was like, you know what? Give me 4 pounds. Carne asada.
For 3 of you?
Yeah.
Eh,
It's a lot of
Yeah.
food. Yeah. $56.
insanity.
It's insanity. So I'm going to give it to my carne asada. That was next level. Delicious.
It was like marinated and tenderized, right?
Yeah. It was ranchera. But I also got the spicy guac that they make at Northgate. And
You bought guac?
I bought guac, but it's the it's the Northgate guac.
All right.
They're making it right there in front of you.
All right.
But I was like, you know what? Spicy. No way it's spicy.
No, what do you mean no way it's spicy?
Dude, whenever you get like
Northgate, dude.
I put some hair on my chest, dude. Oh man, that was spicy.
Dude, Northgate's like wetos beware, dude. Like it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. I bought 2 things of salsa and the spicy guac. Oof, I was spiced out.
Dude, I don't know if that's where you got it, but that was the Serrano pepper story I told you. Where all the guys took a bite and wanted to just die.
Yeah. Yes. Hardcore.
So wait.
My carne asada is the best.
I thought you had 2.
Oh, I just said I had 2 weeks under my belt, so a lot of good food.
Oh, I thought you had 2 items under your belt.
No.
All right.
I mean, you go. Maybe I do have another thing.
All right.
Look at my.
So for mine, it's the Downtowner from Saigon Beach, which was they had something called 420 green rice or something. It's just like a green cilantro lime rice, but you can get it with shredded chicken. But this, they call it the Downtowner. It's the shredded chicken cilantro lime rice topped with grilled pork, and it needed the hoisin, but they have like a bunch of hoisin on the side for it. Dude, look at how freaking wonderful that is.
Yeah, that looks great.
Paula, what's up? Look at that. It's not focusing right. The picture looks better, but whatever. It was great. Kimmy got one with like sausage and whatever.
Where'd you say this was?
Laguna Beach.
Blast.
It's so busy right now.
Is it?
We just have to like suck it up when we go.
Yeah.
Because we go back there on Sundays. This is what Kimmy got. Sticky rice with the sausage.
Oh,
she didn't
sure.
like it as much. Normally I switch. I gave her a lot of mine because it was too much food. But like I don't like sausage. Or I do, but not really.
Yeah.
So it's harder to like, here, take mine. I don't want to be grossed out. But we were
Where are you
full.
parking in Laguna?
Okay.
That's a thing, right? Like,
Well, I park in Kimmy's neighborhood. However, Kimmy and soon both of us have what's called the shopper's permit. It's for residences only, or
residents.
residents only.
Yeah.
And it's a little sticker that you put on the back of your car. You can get 2 for $80 each, and then the others cost like additional ones are like $150. Lasts for 2 years, and except for I think 1 lot and 1 zone, you can park at any meter or any parking lot.
Oh,
Any
nice.
official Laguna Beach parking lot. Otherwise,
Nice.
you use the app. But
Yeah.
wherever that app is used, you just park.
And you don't got to worry about anything.
Don't have to worry about anything.
That's nice. Well,
Yeah.
So that lot that's next to Royal Hawaiian, that's not a Laguna Beach.
No.
That's a private.
Yeah, but there's like meters outside.
Yeah.
Or all of Heisler is meters.
Okay.
And you could just leave your car there.
Yeah.
So I have used the app. If you're there for like an hour or 2 outside parking, it's like $2.50 or something. It's not a big deal. The meters, 90% of Laguna, after 7 p.m. is free. However, I didn't know this. I've totally left my car there without paying. There's a brick parking structure off of Eli Larson by the library behind Pepper Tree Lane where I sent Eduardo the other day. That one is like 5 something an hour until 9.
The one that's next to the restaurant that you told me to go to, 13 something. Or...
Oh, 230 Forest?
Yeah.
No,
There's a structure back there.
you go up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like brick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one you have to pay like 5 something an hour, which I guess is not a lot, but
That's
is.
the time that you told me I probably got ripped off by some valet guy. Where there was a random guy standing. He's like, "Oh, it's $15 to park right here."
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that one, I guess it's till 9. But I've definitely been like, oh, it's after 7, and just leave my car and got lucky.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, I will have that cool locals permit. I tell people when they talk to us, like shop owners, I just say we live here because Kimmy is the local. I'm basic. Like I know everything. I've been there.
I've been there a lot.
I've been there over 100 times.
Yeah.
And like I go to like their local events and like all the little things. Like I don't go to Earth Cafe. I told Eduardo, please don't go to Earth. He goes, but I love it. I go, but you can go anywhere.
Yeah.
You're driving all the way to Laguna. Go to all these other places. So hit me up for Laguna recommendations.
I went to Earth last time I was in Laguna. Bad move, too.
It's fine.
It's bad move. Just
only their desserts are good. Their food is like mid.
I just got a dessert. It
The
was for
desserts are
dessert.
good. There aren't that many dessert places, although Rye Goods is open. It's a nice bakery. But otherwise, it's gelato and chocolate shop.
Mm.
There's a macaron shop, but like, what are you doing?
I've never seen Earth so packed.
It's always packed.
I think it was crazy, dude.
And there's always a seagull on top of their globe fountain. It looks like it's fake, but
It's always a seagull.
there's always a seagull just like, this is great. There's a hot pot next to it.
Oh, yeah?
Haven't been. They close early.
Mm.
But everything Laguna closes early.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When you went to Royal Hawaiian, how was your burger? Fine, right?
It was good, but they brought it with mayo at first. When I specifically said, hey, I don't want mayo. And they ended up putting extra mayo.
Oh, so it wasn't like you were like, okay, I could deal with it. It was just like, egg.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they thought I asked for extra.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, hey, it's got mayo. She's like, I'm so sorry. And she brought out a fresh one. It was good. Good stuff.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll give it to Saigon Beach is what it's called. Vietnamese food. Because Kimmy was like, I want some sort of like Asian flavors. Let's go to Mandarin King. Great Chinese spot. I'm like, Kimmy loves trying new things, especially in Laguna. I am the king of new things, but Kimmy's always looking stuff up. I'm like, I need to contribute. So I found that.
Nice.
But we had seen it before. It's next to Mozambique, which is another popular place up there.
Okay.
Anyways, finally, Rain, what is your one next bite?
At the parks. You know what? I want the Abominable Snowman lemon ice cream. It's been real hot lately. I feel like that's nice and refreshing right now.
Would you get it with the white chocolate dip, though?
I don't think so.
No?
I think just like that.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
All right. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Good pick. No mobile order like we thought.
Yeah. You got to wait in that line.
Yeah. For me, I don't know if the next trip will be a morning trip, but if it is, I want that Loco Moco burrito.
Okay.
It's dry. You've said that's okay. I need to taste it.
Yeah.
I need to taste it. So, with that,
thank you guys for listening. See you next week.
see you real soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for traveling with us today, and we hope you have a happy and memorable visit to the Disneyland Resort. Please lower your head, watch your step, and exit to the driver's right-hand side only.